my first interview with Mr. Sylvester Burks. He's an up-and-coming gospel musician and singer. Tell us how you got started in the music world.
Well, I got started at a very young age. I grew up a child in the church, and this particular church that I was at, there were two musicians there that really fascinated me, and they went on to become very famous songwriters and musicians, none other than Edwin and Walter Hawkins. I was very inspired by them. They always came up with these new records, and they had all these chord changes. And they was basically innovators as far as gospel music. So this one Christmas, I wanted two different toys. Notice I said two, I didn't say 5 or 10, but my family was very poor, and I wanted this bicycle and this little plastic organ. And my mother said, "No, you can only pick one." And I said, "Okay, I'll take this little plastic organ." So I took the organ and started teaching myself how to play little tunes.
Really?
Pretty soon, I was able to play some church songs, and in the Pentecostal church, they have this thing where they do this little shout thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We all familiar with that. You Pentecostal, shout out.
Yeah, pick them up and put them down. And I learned just little shouting music.
Right.
So I was ready for that. So this one service, the main organist couldn't come, and they start shouting without the music. I said, "Here's my chance."
Right.
So I got up on that organ at 12 years old, and I played my shouting music, and everybody was happy, and they had music
12.
to shout by. Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually started playing for a church at about 12, 13 years old.
Wow. And was that a gift that you had? I mean, because obviously at 12, had you taken any lessons at that point?
No lessons. My mother would always tell me, I didn't quite understand. She said, "Son, you have a gift."
Yeah.
And it just came to this late, great singer, Reverend James Cleveland.
Right, yes.
Heard me playing, and he actually asked me would I be interested in touring at that time. And my mother said, "Well, you're young. You better stay in school." And,
right.
It was flattering that he would ask me to do that, so I just kept on playing. And, my music diverted for a while. I went into court stenography. I would play around the Bay Area, and I'd go different places, and the Hawkins would hear me. It was firstly Tremaine Hawkins, and she's a Grammy artist. I really look up to her. Tremaine, if you're watching.
Oh, shout out Tremaine.
Shout out to you. Right before I graduated, I get this call from Tremaine Hawkins, and she said, "Would you like to go on a tour with me?" I said, "Oh, yeah." Now, I'm about to graduate, so I'm kind of torn, but music has always been my first love. So I said, "Well, I'm going to have to push the court stenography aside for a minute." Next thing I know, I'm on an airplane. We did an East Coast tour. I played Philadelphia, Atlanta, Cleveland, Ohio, New York City, Apollo Theater, and Lincoln Center. So I got a chance to work with Yolanda Adams and Donnie McClurkin, and Edwin called me to be the musical director for a concert with Patti LaBelle and B.B. Winans. Pretty much, I work with most of all of the gospel artists that you can think of, from the late James Moore to LaShawn Pace, James Bignon. I love to work with Kirk Franklin, so Kirk, if you happen to see this. I just prayed. Next thing I knew, I got a call from some representatives from Keisha Cole's adoptive mother. And she was doing a project, and she was looking for somebody to work with her in terms of production and studio. And one thing led to another, and next thing I knew, I was knee-deep into the full production of writing. I wrote her new single, and I'm producing her whole project. And she just started a new label, and I'm the first artist to sign to the record label.
Wow, all right.
So I'm in the midst of, I've written maybe like 13 songs, part of them for my own group, which is Sylvester Burks and Shabbat, which is a Hebrew term for, really clapping and getting excited in church.
Giving God praise.
There you go.
There you go. I know about the Shabbat, brother. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, so I've been really busy. I'm just finishing up Shabbat's project, and I'm maybe about 4 or 5 songs into her project. So I'm really excited about that. She has a partner that's really, his background is marketing and promotions, and that gives him a big edge in terms of knowing the business of getting her out there.
Absolutely.
And of course, on the TV sitcom, her daughter's sitcom, which is the highest rated TV show in BET history, with approximately 3 million viewers.
Right.
That is a great tool for publicity.
Absolutely.
So, she's getting something that you can't pay for in terms of advertisement publicity.
Right.
So, with that and him working, he's got her interviews with People Magazine, Jet Magazine, and Sister to Sister. So, the Lord is doing great things with that. I have an instructional video that's out that really breaks down technique, and then it explains what I was talking about before, the anointing and how important it is to play from your heart and play something that's edifying that will actually help people.
We appreciate you at myallegory.com. Y'all go to myallegory.com to check out the interview with Sylvester Burks, and make sure you tell your friends, because this is the next Bay Area star. Appreciate it, sir.
Come on, Prophet. I received that.
Receive that. And we out.
My life was broken, much pain and